Disclaimer: this video may contain content that might not be suitable for children. Parental guidance is advised. Thank you. I'm a panda with a baby panda. Hello everyone, Young Q here, and welcome back to Onimusha Warlords. Last time I've been talking a lot of stuff. Oh man, so much fanfic talk, so much. Well, we're moving away from. Well, no, not. There's still one more I want to talk about, but I think you know what? I think I should save it for another time. Wait, maybe should I go here? Yeah, I think I should go. Oh, wait. Oh, correct. There should be a floor right here. Nope. Oh, crying out loud. Thank you. Yeah, there's actually one more Naruto fanfic that I wanted to talk about, but I'll leave it for next time, because there is a Naruto game for the PS2. Actually, there's like 4 of them. Is it 4? I think it's 5, 4 or 5, maybe even 6. I cannot remember exactly how many there are. Oh, crying out loud. Ugh. Go away. Oh, right. Hold on. Ow! Stop it! You're hurting me. Don't hurt me. Mean. Okay. Statue head. I got the Ocarina, but I don't really need it. Because we already had the Bishamon sword. Maybe it will level up the Bishamon sword, I don't know. Okay, okay. Alright, we got the matchlock. We now have the gun, so we can easily defeat that one boss. That one B boss, that wasp boss. By the way, how many do we have? Ooh, 8. Okay. Ah! Okay. Ow! Ow! Stop that! Jerks! Oh, right. There should be one here. Right, I still have to get the oh, crying out loud. Hey! Which is equipment? This is the one? No, this is not the one. This is the one. This is not the one. Is this the one? Gauntlet of Ogres. Door. Okay. Door. There. Yeah, power jewel. Oh, hey. Is there really need to block this door? Let the player go however they want. Sheesh. Okay. So more fanfic talk. Another recommendation of mine. It hasn't been updated in like a really long time, so there's a possibility that it would never will ever again. So apologies for that. You're looking for, you know, ones that are live, because it's kind of hard to do that nowadays, because you know people have lives they need to get back to, like jobs and such. So unfortunately, not everyone can actually just, you know, decide that they want want to update their fanfics and such. Hey, when was this like this? I don't remember the door. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Go. Let's see. Okay. What is it called? Okay. Land of Ogres. Another power jewel. And that should be the final power jewel. Is it? I cannot remember. Doesn't matter. Okay, we have 3 talismans, a bunch of medicines. So I should be prepared for fighting Fortinbras. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Now to get all the fluorites. Because I can and such. I heard that a magic sword pretends in evil in Minabaya. You mean this? I don't think you mean this. Say that newly invented weapons and stars. If we had them, we could defeat the monsters. Okay, going down. So this fanfic I'm going to talk about is called Demon Among Devils. It's sort of related to this, so. Huh. Oh, there we go. Jackass! So, Demon Among Devils is a crossover fanfic. It's a crossover fanfic between Persona 3 and High School DxD. It's one of those fics where the protagonist of Persona 3 is free from stealing nicks. Maybe. Wait, yes, she is. You can thank Elizabeth for that. Is free from stealing nicks, and somehow got landed in the High School DxD world. Tragic, really, because now he can't go anywhere. He's not with his friends and loved ones. Oh, there it is. There's the fluorite. Wait, did I open that? Oh, I did. Okay. So he decided to actually somehow manage to join a school. Well, it's Japan. They're quite value that. They quite value education. A lot of Asian countries do, actually. I should know. I am one. Sadly. Oh. Is there a floor right here? Nope. Alright, no floor right here. Hold on, I need to do a bit of calculating. Okay. 11 minus 3 from the Dark Realms is 8. 8. I should be having 15, so I'm missing I'm missing 7 more. Oh, can I go back up? I'm actually wasting time, but then again, I'm not even trying to get an S rank. I'm gonna say I'll try, but I don't really care. So I just want to get all the floor ice, just to show that I can. I didn't do it legitimately legitimately the first time around, so I want to actually do it legitimately this time. Okay. Okay, there's nothing. So things of note from that fanfic, Minato, which is the the person who wrote the fanfic, decided to actually use the quote unquote default name, the one from the manga. Anybody who is anybody who's read the Persona 3 manga would know the name. Minato. In fact, it's been used as the as a canon name for quite a while before the movie, animated movie came out. So so in this canon, the story canon, the fanfic canon, Minato is dating Mitsuru. He just looks like Mitsuru. You can see where this is going. Personally, I'm actually just a little disappointed at that, but hey. Some people don't really care about canon pairings. And it's a fanfic. People can actually do it right whatever they want. I've said this before in the previous video, so I'll keep saying it now. Anyway, so he actually attends the Kuo? Yeah, it's called Kuo. The Kuo Academy as well. Because he happened to land in Kuo. The city of Kuo. Is it called the city of Kuo? Well, it's Kuo City. And he attended the school. Now, at the beginning, it's a little slow, but at the same time, the action comes out in the first chapter, and what a chapter it is! So Issei, who happened to be friends with Minato. Mostly because Issei is, somehow, is pretty pure. I don't even know how it's possible, but apparently he is. You know what I mean by pure. So he... Okay, hold on. Hey, wait, no. So Issei asked like a bunch of questions to Minato, but at the same time he's somehow drifting from him at the beginning of the chapter. Because Minato doesn't notice, but that's when Issei been turned into a devil. Not too bad, could have been worse. But Minato still remember, the girl that Issei was supposedly dating, and he wanted to actually ask Issei what happened to her. but Issei kept, you know, avoiding him. So it ended up with Issei going to Minato after. Then it just cuts to Asya getting kidnapped. Not shown in the fic, of course. We actually we're always shown from Minato's perspective in a third-person way, but we're always shown from Minato's perspective. And okay, how many did I have? 14 minus 3. That's 11. Okay, I think I'm supposed to have 11 by now. Hey! Jackass! Oh, you wanna play? Oh, guess what? You're playing with big boys. Considering that this leads up to the roof, how long is this ladder? Wait, hold on. Is there a floor right here? No? Okay. I spent oh man, I spent like over almost 16 minutes doing this. And I'm still talking about the first. I still haven't even finished talking about the first chapter. I'm going to be done by now. It doesn't take that long to talk about it. Shouldn't, but somehow I am. So Issei asks, "What would you do if your friend is in trouble, but you're not supposed? But at the same time, you're not supposed to actually really help them? Some kind of conflict. I can't remember the exact line, but yeah, he's actually debating on whether he should go save Asya or not, because you know she's from the church. But at the same time, she's part of at that time, you know, she's part of the fallen angel faction, sort of." And those of you who read High School DxD would know what I'm talking about. Those of you who don't worry too much about it, because they don't really care too much about it until like middle of the story. Like half the chapters in. I can't remember the exact number of chapters because, oh boy, after the first chapter, the story gets quite long, which is pretty good. Hey, Kaede, I can see you. But yeah, so afterwards, Issei, making up his mind, decides to actually go save Asya. Consequence be damned. And Minato, the nice guy he is, noticed that something is wrong with Issei, and why can't we suck their souls? Weird. Minato, being the nice guy he is, decided to actually go to follow Issei and help him. Oh, hey, there's a ghost here. I heard that Mr. Yoshitatsu's treasure are hidden behind Grand Waterfall in the East Garden. Oh, that armor, okay. Yeah, it's talking about the armor. And then, so we cut to the battle, you know, with Issei fighting the Fallen. This time alone. Somehow, he's alone. Pretty sure he's not supposed to be alone at this point. He's not supposed to be alone at for that battle, but somehow he's alone. Hey, I managed to reach 60,000. Wait, is this 6,000 or 60,000? 60,000. Awesome. Minato decides to actually help out, and well, Reinaris fired a light spear and through Minato's shoulder. And considering that Thanatos is kind of stuck in Minato's body, obviously it's not going to actually kill him. In fact, it doesn't even do much. Minato just morbidly just placed his hand, place his finger through the hole in his body. Yeah. By now, most people would actually be gross, yuck. I agree. It's pretty gross. What can you do? Minato is one of those types of people who's stoic. And then he summons. Now, now those of you who understand who played Persona or any of the Shin Megami Tensei series, but Persona specifically would know that the personas are just the manifestation of their of a person's psyche. They're not the actual, just because Minato's first person is Orpheus doesn't mean he's actually summoning Orpheus, and just because he summoned Odin doesn't mean he's summoning actual Odin, etc., etc. But in the DX, because of how the DX universe works, because gods and all that are actual beings and such. Well, gods and such are actual beings in the Persona universe too, but because of the way they work in that series, they officially aren't. Okay, I got another fluorite. I should have 15 fluorites in total. Ooh, another power. Will you stop? Okay, I should. Hey, will you stop? Stop that jackass! Soul Absorber. In the Persona-verse, not the actual being. It's they're just a manifestation of a person's psyche. So by all rights, whatever Persona Minato summons is just a manifestation of his psyche, not the real thing. But because he got transferred to the high school DxD universe, he summoned the actual things. And in this case, he summoned Metatron. Thanatos is fine because Thanatos. We've actually you actually talk to Thanatos. Anybody who played Persona 3 would know that Thanatos is sort of semi, the actual person, but he's supposed to be his psyche. But things gets weird in that series. In any case, Minato decides to summon. Was asked by Metatron to summon him, so he summoned Metatron. And no, I don't mean I don't mean the Transformer. I meant the angel Metatron. Oh wait, Metaton, not Metatron. I say Metatron. Metaton. And then cuts off from the first chapter. Don't worry, they actually do follow. It sounds like a cliffhanger, but it just cuts. Then the next chapter pops out, and then has. Hold on. I think I'm supposed to do it This way. Then this way. This way. This way. There we go. Hey, first try. I have no idea what that is supposed to be. Uh, 15. 12. Jerk. So next, even though it became a so-called cliffhanger, which is a container that can be used. Hold on. This one? No. It's supposed to be the dragon container, but I can't remember which is which. Meh. Alright. Total amount of fluorite 16. I think I actually. Yeah, doesn't matter. So the next chapter cuts to the occult research club arriving in the church and then noting that the angels are kind of down. Rainari has some wings clipped, and there's a lot of light energy at that place. Leaving everyone to wonder what the heck is going on. Where did all this light energy come from? And Minato is still there, just waiting to have someone to pick Issei up. Now, when all that says, and Rias wants to, kill the angels because they attack her subordinates as canon, but Minato stopped them. Then and then he agrees to actually talk about it the next day, but for now, no. They just have to be content about with him, with him leaving first, because it's been a day. He's tired. It's been a long night. And it shows what happened after Metatron was summoned, I think. And oh boy, was it awesome? Was it awesome? Metatron, not Metatron. Why do I keep saying Metatron? Transformers, man. So that whole Dao art, I am Dao. Yeah, that happened. That actually happened. And then with a bunch of but the Dao I and I am Dao thing happened in the first chapter, but then when it cuts to showing what happened during that, before the whole aftermath and such. It shows. Okay, hold on. This must be alright. Hey, another one. So Metaton actually said this really awesome things. I know is going I know what you are. I am just saying from the top of my mind. It's not a direct quote to the thing because I cannot remember the exact quote. I know what you are. You have fallen. You are fallen. You have fallen. You have escaped his grace, etc., etc. Something, something, something. I know who you are, but do you know who I am? Which causes all the fallen angels to nod. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure we have a good idea. What does Mettaton actually say? Then why aren't you bowing it? And just those words alone establishes his character. And in the high school DxD world, Mettaton is actually is actually a ninja otaku. Is a ninja otaku. Unlike here, where he's unlike in the fanfic, where he's a pretty serious character. All that for arrows. Ugh. So Mettaton in this story is very serious, and he shows it. Okay, kunai. And all the fallen angels bow, prostrates themselves in front of him, except for Rinari. And that is a pretty bad thing and bad idea, cause he marked everyone for all the fallen angels for penance. Rinari, well, she got her wings ripped out, as stated before, which is scary. Of course, this is it's all text, so you have to visualize it. But can you imagine how? Oh my god! Can you imagine how ridiculous? If you can appreciate how ridiculous all of this is. Okay, wait, hold on. How many do I have now? 18. 2 of them are in the demon world, if I remember correctly. Herb. Suzaku. Not a fluorite. Oh, never mind. 19th would be cool then. I can't take anything. All right then. Oh, this one. Okay, give me a sec. I can't remember the answer for this one. There we go. Alright, got it. Now next. Whoa, my goodness! I forgot about you. Me doing all that summary, it's not actually doing that fanfic justice. I think it's better to just read it yourself. I just wanted to talk about it and gush. There is one thing that annoyed me about that fanfic, and that's how the story says Minato is not particularly handsome, good looking, pretty average and such, but that's pretty wrong, because in game is canon that Minato is a pretty boy and can be mistaken as a girl. So whatever has been said about him when mentioning that he's average is wrong. That's something that I actually got a bit annoyed by, because Minato is a pretty boy, so he should not be considered as, you know, average or anything. Yeah, that's just something that annoyed me a little. But that's just my pet peeve. And I've actually spent quite a bit of time talking about that and not really talking about it properly. One fact, I talked a lot more in the previous video. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm a little bit distracted. I'm a little tired. Long day. Well, not really. Fruitful day, kinda. But yeah. Anyway, I think this is a good time to actually end the video. Yeah, I need to actually end the video because holy shit, I've actually spent some time doing this rather than, you know, ending it. And I'm now talking nonsense. Oh gosh, I must be more tired than I thought. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe if you haven't, so you know when the next video will come out. And in the comments below, write down if you have read Demons Among Devils. Write down what you thought about it, and you have not yet read it, go read it, and then write your impressions on it. And those of you who have already read it before I've even talked about it in this video, write down what you think about it. Did you like it? Did you not enjoy it? Did you enjoy the change in how certain characters act, or you know, the change in certain personalities for the personas, etc., etc., etc. Write down your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.